Hello everyone, and today we are actually not at the usual setup. I'm actually at the shop. I got a lot of work to do, clearly, but first things first, I know today we were supposed to talk about collecting, my collection, the thought process that goes into it, how I accumulate product. But before that, I wanted to say that last night, while looking through my collection, apparently I have some Riftbound, like beta cards before it became Riftbound. So I'm talking about the 4 starter decks from beta back when it was still Project K, along with the 4 promo cards, Yasuo, Jinx, Volibear, Victor. And if I get them graded and they come back as a 10, and including the value of the starter decks, dude, we're talking around ballpark, probably $35,000. It's crazy, man. I mean, I don't have the starter deck sealed. The decks themselves are sealed, but the case they come in, it's not sealed anymore. But who cares, right? Like it's still a collectible. Apparently now there's a lot of people flying over to the market of Riftbound with how expensive Standard is getting. A lot of people are moving over to Riftbound. There's also the side of collectors and investors, of course, because the game's been out for 25 years, right? Not Riftbound. I'm talking about like the IP of League of Legends. So as someone who grew up with the IP, I was actually a KOL and a content creator. That's why I have the product I mentioned, because I was a guest at one of their events at Macau Open. That was 2 years ago. Man, time flies. So it's crazy, man. Like, I guess I was sitting on like a gold mine. My plan is to hold it for a bit longer and see if I can, wait it out. Maybe it goes higher. Who knows? But yeah, today's episode, I wanted to. Actually, I know you guys are curious. It's my first video here at the shop. We're gonna look around. Maybe on a different video, we'll find a cool topic for today. Cause ooh, you know what we can do? Here's some product, right? I'm not done with the visual merchandising yet. There's a lot of work to do because I moved things around. I gotta get this other shelf moved too and get a better one. So, you know what? I've been eyeing this for quite some time now. You know what? We're gonna open this. Let's open this. Why are we opening product? Because I wanted to share my insight on selling singles. Dude, almost any product, maybe not Pokemon. It's not true for Pokemon. But for Magic, Magic the Gathering's case, if you're opening product, most of the time, if the EV is around like the cost, it's worth taking the risk, man. It's all a matter of like how much time you have that you can invest in like creating product. It's like byproduct, right? Like let's say this come with lands, right? And then you pull more lands. Bro, you can set up land packs that you can sell, recoup some of the money, right? So like there's gonna be a lot of like trash that come with every product that just end up being what, like wasted because you don't really end up liquidating them. But what if I tell you you can liquidate anything? Nowadays, bro, people buy bulk. People gobble anything. And I say that in good faith because I'm one of those people, right? Everyone has their own need, and dude, even play booster boxes. I know, hot take, bro. Just rip them open. You can sell the singles. Well, not if the market's already flooded with the common and commons. If there's like too much product opened, of course there's supply and demand. The more there are in circulation, the less the demand. I'm not talking in general. I'm talking about like when a set drops, it's almost always worth it. Or when it's been a while since the set dropped, it's also almost always worth it. A lot of people would disagree, but this is just based off of my own experience and how I navigate around this market. Because I sell a lot of singles, by the way. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Else, and I'm a content producer, former content creator. I used to be in performing arts, and now I am a business owner and I sell cards online. Welcome to the channel, because here we talk about my day-to-day and what I do, and hopefully you guys find value in the stuff we talk about here. Also, I would encourage you to leave comments. I want to talk to you guys because I really wanted to just build a community as well that share the same passion for cardboard. And I have a lot of exciting stuff to talk about in future episodes, but first things first, let's open the box. Hey guys, it's Els from last night. So this is the gift bundle. This is the product we're opening today. Like I said, I need to restock, so I might as well have fun in the process. Also, there's a chance we pull something good from the collector booster, which is selling for $40 to $50 nowadays. This box goes for $100 still, by the way. So I guess this is going to be the very first product we're opening for this new channel. So yeah, my thought process is fairly clear. Basically, there's many ways for me to utilize or capitalize from what I can get from any sealed product. So in this case, I'm excited for the box, for one thing. It's more storage, and it's good display. Look at that. It actually looks good in person. Wow, look at that quality. That is a damn good box. The dice. There we go. Spin down. You can sell these, so you make some of the money back instantly. This has no use besides for collecting purposes, I guess. And these right here are going to give us what we need to restock everything at the shop. Well, for the Marvel set. Like I said, since I've already sold a lot of the singles I have, I wouldn't mind opening a couple more packs and see if we can maybe get lucky. If not, it'd be fine because it's still more inventory. Fairly simple concept. Like this card, for example, it's an uncommon. It's $2. It's not a lot of money. You don't make your money back from opening a pack and just getting one of these. But because I have one I can list, people will find my shop when they're looking for it. And through that experience, they might as well look through the shop. In most cases, people do that. And some people prefer to buy more than one thing at a time. Saves them the cost of shipping. This is a matter of fact. This is based off of volume. So even if you lose out on the packs you opened, it benefits you in some other ways. And there's this thing I like to call EV, not estimated value, but emotional value. I have fun opening packs. And that means a lot to me. And if I pull a card I like from a pack I opened myself, then dude, there's no better feeling in the world. It comes with a promo card. You can sell these. Generally, the promo cards are worth $5 to $10. This one, I think it's not worth much. And then there's foil full art lands behind it. There's non-foil here. You can sell these as well. This has all the juice. Nice. Trading compound. Double rare, Arc Reactor. You can pull as many as 4 rares, as far as I know, rares or mythics. But most of the time you just pull 2 of them, or 1. So I don't really have high hopes for the play packs. I am excited about the collector pack though. That's for sure. Alien Invasion, that's a mythic right there. Thanos, everyone knows Thanos, right? And another rare in foil. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this camera because I'm trying to keep this channel low effort. I don't want to have to go through like editing multiple POVs. I mean, you guys can see it, right? Okay, that's it. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. $7, right? It pays for the pack. But yeah, generally everything else in this pack, I mean, if you guys play Pokemon, One Piece, Gundam, it's all the same. Like common and common, so they're not really worth much. But if you have a storefront like I do, or if you have a strong presence online and you know where to sell stuff, you could always set them up. Like it's how you present it, right? It's how you market it. So in Magic the Gathering, like for example, you play in standard format, then you're gonna need multiple copies of these cards. And even though most of the time these guys just go into bulks and people don't really care, another Daredevil. Man, these packs are pretty good, honestly. Not much value, but like a lot of good rare and mythic hits. Like a full playset of a common and common, you could charge higher than usual. Like, say, for example, this uncommon. Say, for example, it's 20 cents. You put all 4 in a playset together. Bro, just charge $1, right? You don't have to go 80 cents. And people actually, you know, they're down to buy stuff like that because it's more convenient for them rather than buying piece by piece. Because not too many people do that, especially where I'm from. Then I have, like, a market all to myself. Well, not exactly. There are people that do that. But generally, you get my point, right? What I'm trying to convey here. Also, that's a Modok. That is a mythic. That's, I think that's $5. I'm going to speed through the rest, and then we're going to go straight to the collector pack. Okay, so there's this thing people call a slinger, and this is how you check for value. You could actually scan your cards through an app called Manabox. If you're doing it for Pokemon, Gundam, One Piece, you could use Collector app. I'm not gonna bother because I've opened enough of these from the Marvel set to know that the pulls here, I've basically made my money back. Especially because I have a pile of common and commons I could also sell and a couple of lands. So that's pretty good. My fiance is here to bless my collector pack. Trying to hide, she's just waving. All right. Here we go. That blessing? That's a blessing. Woo! I've said this a million times on my 3rd box, on my 4th box, on my 5th collector box. Now, on my first gift bundle, which is only a collector pack, this might be my very last collector booster pack from Marvel. Oh, that in foil? Oh yeah, because you get it in foil. This guy is from the Commander set. No, this is from the Jumpstart set, even though it's MSC. MSC means it's from the Commander set, but they actually coded Commander cards and Jumpstart cards the same. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is like over $5, even though it's just Yep, there it is. It was actually at $10 until it plummeted again just recently. This is the commander slot, right? That's Helm of the Host. Oh my god. Not WoW. Alien Invasion. Because the one after this, if you're a comic book fan, you're gonna love the next slot. It's source material, so it's usually, oh my god, I don't want to spoil myself. The card behind it. Okay. Beast Within. Could have done better. There's a lot of other good cards you'd want in this slot, like Angel of Thune, Doom's variant, which is a roaming throne. Is that a comic? Oh my god. You're fucking kidding, right? That is a comic book. Oh my god. Comic foil. It's actually cracked opening these boxes, man. That is Ant-Man in comic foil. I don't have this yet. Oh my god. I'm so happy I opened this. You see what I mean? I mean, yeah, if I didn't pull this, I'd say the opposite. It'd be I told you so, I shouldn't have opened it. But that is if you're looking at it outside the lens of someone who has multiple ways of making the most out of opening a product, right? I did mention I could use the box. I mentioned I could sell the stuff I don't need. The emotional value is there when I open packs myself. Just like now, big profit for me, not just financially, because this guy's worth what? It's at $65 market. But I don't even care about that. It's mostly because I pulled it myself. And everything in my collection here, yeah, I have them. Comic, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Doctor Doom, Thanos. I got these guys from cracking packs myself. And that means a lot to me. Emotional value-wise, it's a W. Plus, I get to scratch that itch that you guys have that too, right? I'm sure you do. Okay, hold on. I need to sleeve this guy ASAP. But yeah, besides that, I could keep this in my collection of spin downs if I don't end up finding a buyer for it. But if I do, I mean, that's still like $10, $15 for a dice. Some people actually pay for the box as well, in case you guys didn't know. Like, there's collectors that just want the box. They don't care about the contents inside. You could sell this for $10. I'm not kidding. I mean, on TCG Player, if you're not from Asia, you could probably sell it for more. And then a good set of bulk that I'll be happy to sort at the end of the week. It's just, we had a good time. I'll be able to sell these online. And if not, I could always just give them away. There's kids that would love to receive cards, like play sets or pre-built decks. I was actually talking to my fiance the other day because they went to a charity effort, and I wanted to actually invest time in building decks that I could, put in boxes and then give away to children in an orphanage. And I feel like they can have a good time playing Magic the Gathering. But yeah, I know that sounds cheesy, but there's just so many ways that you can make the most out of what you get from product. And from a business standpoint, it's good to have variety. You get more eyes at your shop because you have more variety of products, in this case singles, and then you can always upsell, which is like what they do in other sales based businesses. For example, car dealerships or like repair shops, right? Like they can sell tires for really cheap, and then the reason why they're selling it cheap because they want you to go there, and once you're there they upsell. They offer you new wax for your car, they offer you an upgrade on the seats, better leather, whatnot. So you could do the same sales practices for trading cards, and on top of that, you can open products yourself. Woo, comic foil! Holy shit! Look, I got a comic foil. So happy I opened it. Why are you laughing? Laughing at? He's laughing at Ant-Man. Ant-Man, bro.